Who's that girl? Who's that girl? Oh, I forgot to get the drugs. I got the sludge. Oh, we got the pink Kush. I don't think there's much of this left. Yeah, that's it. Not much left of the pink Kush, at least. Oh, we're gonna play some good music today that I've queued up, folks. We'll first wait for some people to show up. Okay, we're gonna put on some Dolly Parton here, folks, off her brand new fucking album called Rock and Roll or some shit like that. I can't remember what it's fucking called, actually. And so that's how that is. What the fuck's this thing doing? There we go. Rocker, that's what her new album's called. And she's singing some Christian rock here. wanna see you any fucking pain, baby. Only one time to see you fucking laughing. I only want to see you laughing in the purple rain. Purple rain. Purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. I only want to see you, darling, in the purple rain. I never wanted to be yours. Weekend fucking lover. Oh no, that's not what I'm after. I only want to be some kind of fucking friend. Oh, I know. So, maybe I can never steal you from another. It's such a shame our friendship had to end. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. To see you loving in the purple rain. I don't want to change it. Oh, they fucking are. You know? You know what it's time for? It's time we all reached out for something new. Baby, that means you fucking too. Woo! Say you want later. But you just can't seem to make up your mind. I think you better close your eyes and grab your Bible. Are you to the purple rain? Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Woo! Fire in the hall! Oh, Dolly Parton somewhat changed the words to make it sound like it's about a person instead of a celestial being. Oh, fuck, it's kind of weird. Makes it even more cloak and dagger. More cryptic. Because Prince actually isn't singing to a person in this song. The song isn't written for a person. It's written for celestial beings. So that's interesting, the changes she made. Now we're going to put on a brand new 2023 Christmas song, folks, and every year I play new songs. And some are good, and some are bad, and some are in between. This song only came out 3 days ago. And let me tell you, I think it's epic, actually. I think it might actually take my Mariah Carey song for a run for its money. Enjoy!
It is now officially the holidays. Here with the song Wrap Me Up, Jimmy Fallon and Meghan Trainor.
It's Christmas time, my dear, and we said no gifts this year. I got one question, if you let me. What did you get me? Is it a tie? No. An ugly sweater?
No.
Matching pajamas?
No.
So something better?
Woo!
Is it bougie, like Gucci? Man, I thought I had it.
No, baby, you're looking at it. Come on.
Wrap me up, baby! It's kind of sexual though, but you know, it's 2023 now, folks. Who gives a fuck, right?
We decking home.
It's a 6th grade extinction. Wrap me up! Wrap me up, baby. Wrap me up, baby. Ah! Oh, I did. I wanna wrap you up, baby. We're gonna put on some Shaggy and Natalia, folks, singing one of Janis Joplin's big hits. Piece of My Heart. This is also pretty new. So new, folks, I don't even think it's been put on the record yet. But I could be wrong. Enjoy. Oh, didn't I? sec, I gotta make sure this thing's clean.
Only under pressure, despite the fact that in my life you give me pleasure. And the only man I like possess the keys to your treasure. Significant of the run, the chiller in your pillar. Can't believe your mind and let your heart go up under. Still trying to find out who's covers and them under. So you start to wonder, how deep like thunder. So I blow my cover, cause I'm the great potato.
Take another little piece of my heart, now shaggy. Break another little bit of my heart, now honey.
Nobody lives in Canada, whatever the fuck your name is. Hey, what the fuck is that word anyway? You know? It's a weird word. Where'd they come up with that?
Searching through my pockets, searching for clues. Trying to meet you and your desperate crew. Being in this relationship was one overdue. Now watching it dispute. Yeah, you spend the life easy on the tips. Now you're solid suit. Give yourself a flavor. Find a new
Nobody wants to live in Canada. It's fucking cold. Fire in the hall. You know why drugs are legal? Because it's too fucking cold for police to go around chasing people for drugs. You're gonna get frostbite. What? Rents aren't too high. Come on. I live in the middle of nowhere, right? And I know some people just down the street from here. They live in a huge 500 square foot apartment, folks. Somehow you squeeze 4 rooms into that. And they pay only $1,800 a month plus utilities. And folks, they're in the middle of nowhere in a community of only 1,100 people, where the nearest town is a 40-minute drive away. Oh yeah. Oh fuck. Fuck, my mother used to have a house. She sold it for just before COVID, so like 4 or 5 years ago, right? Okay, folks, this house, ocean front facing the Gulf, outside of Tampa, Florida. Beautiful house. Weather there is awesome, as we all know. Florida's a great place to live, and right on the water. The beach is part of her property, and fuck, she sold that house 5 years ago for like $132,000 US. No, my mother doesn't live there, but she had a house there. People buy houses in all kinds of countries. And so, for $132,000 US, folks, The thing is, for that same price in Canada, you get fuck all. Oh, fuck. You wouldn't even be able to live in the fucking Arctic and buy a fucking outhouse, a spot to put your outhouse on in the middle of the fucking Arctic for that price. You know? Oh, fuck. I just couldn't believe it when my mother told me how much it was worth. I was like, holy fuck. And now I can see why you bought it. It's cheaper than fucking hauling your fucking fifth wheel because of the gas savings, you know? Holy man. Oh, but the U.S., folks, at least the state of Florida, has an out of country tax on people. And that's why my mother sold it. House is only worth $130,000, but she's paying $12,000 US a year in fucking taxes because she don't live in the country. Oh yeah, Canada needs to adopt a similar program. I appreciate that program. The local housing should be for the local people. If you ain't local, you should have to pay a little extra. And so, I agree with that system. And so yeah, that's why she sold it. I mean, fuck. Within a few years, taxes have you've given enough money in taxes to buy another house. It's just so ridiculous. The amount they were taxing her, it was so obscene. But yeah, if we were doing that in Canada, there'd be less empty houses here, I'm sure. We have high-rises in Vancouver that's completely empty, 40 stories tall. I have a friend who lives in one. 48 stories tall. They live on the 42nd floor. Only 2 other apartments are rented to actual people. The rest of the building sits empty. It's like they have their own private building. Because they're all Chinese people who bought those and they just leave them empty. But if the taxes exceeded the value of the fucking property after like 10 years, they wouldn't do that anymore, you know? And so, yeah, it's a good program, I think. Probably doing good things. But it made my mother have to sell her house. I don't think my mother was the targeted audience, but nevertheless. She had somebody living in it all year round at least. And we waved our American flag on our flagpole proudly with the Canadian flag underneath. Oh, so anyways, we should do another bong hit. Oh, fuck. Well, for those who don't know, David Bowie and David Gilmour were close friends. One is still alive even, folks. And they performed on the same stage many times. And during a David Bowie concert, David Gilmour decided to hop up on the stage to play a track with him. And here's that magic moment. Oh, what the hell just happened? Ah, I didn't push the right button or something. That's kind of really weird.
You're beautiful.
die soon. I know it's wrong now. This file hasn't been converted yet to accept my player, and that fucks it up. So I gotta reset it. So we'll play that for you like later on. I'll fix that. Anyways, it is what it is. La da 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 da. How about some Queen and some David Bowie and some Annie Lennox from Fucking Heart? So at least we're halfway there. If I can. There, oh, there we go. I didn't know Diddy has a sickness. I follow him online. He hasn't said anything about being sick. Posted how his son just made a #1 hit record. I don't know, like a month ago. I think that was the last thing I heard. Oh, I got a text from EG. It says, "Hi Steve, it's good day, walking for the first time for days. No weed, I am getting fat, staying in bed all the time. But today I get out to sit outside. Life's just great. Hope all is well with you and the kids. Take care, mate." That was 7 o'clock this morning. Under pressure. Oh yeah, it's downtime. You're right. Fuck, what am I doing here? There we go, big fat dab. Now don't be trying this at home, folks. I got my sludge right here. It's donkey piss and some grenadine. Classic, you know. Oh, we should clear the blasting zone, folks. Just a sec. Fire in the hall. Oh my.
One opportunity to seize everything in your life. One moment. ready. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud, he opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking how? Everybody's choking now. The clock's run out. Time's up, over, plow. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. Choke. He's so mad, but he won't give up. Daddies, he know he won't have it. He knows his whole back to these ropes. It don't matter, he's dope. He knows that, but he's broke. He's so stagnant, he knows when he goes back to this mobile home. That's when it's back to the lab again, yo. This old rhapsody better go capture this moment and hope it don't be ready. Lose yourself in the music, the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Lose yourself in the music, the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes
Holy shit.
souls escaping through this hole that is gaping. This world is mine for the taking.
Yeah, for the taking.
We move toward a new world order. A normal life is boring, but superstardom's close to postmortem. It only grows harder, homie grows hotter. He blows, it's all over. These lost is all on him. Coast to coast shows, he's known as the globetrotter. Lonely roads, God only knows he's grown farther from home. He's no father. He goes home and barely knows his own daughter. But hold your nose, 'cause here goes the cold water. These bosses don't want him no more. He's cold powder. They moved on to the next move. Flow.
Oh, folks. Oh, just a sec here. Oh, Before I go, we should check the news feed, see what's the hot news. Oh, who's this? Oh, it's
And cook me some crack. Christmas crack. I'll show you how to make it. 1 cup of butter, 1 cup of brown sugar. This has to boil for 5 minutes.
It
While
does.
that's boiling, layer the cookie sheet, the saltine crackers, or the brown sugar and butter evenly over the crackers. Evenly distribute this brown sugar and butter. Put this in the oven 7 minutes. While it's still hot, Hershey's chocolate's down. You could use any chocolate, but I love Hershey's. 3 minutes. Now, spread that chocolate. You could use whatever. Pecans, almonds, walnuts, anything. Pretzels, anything you want. Just sprinkle it on top. Wait, don't eat it yet. Let it get hard. It's delicious when it's hard. Nothing like something hard.
Oh, that's Granny off her rocker. We'll get that alike. Pit bulls are just about the nicest dogs there are. They're among the most tolerant dogs tested by American Temperament Test Society.
Brother, is it legal to fly with any type of at all? I mean, LAX let you take an ounce with you.
That's just policy. It is still illegal across the board, federally and state. Those laws are still on the books. Just because there's policies at some airports,
That they don't want to mess with the little amount, but
you could
still
get
illegal.
busted when you land.
And we've had those cases where they're busted when they land.
Oh yeah. Busted when they land. U.S. officials who spent campaign funds on OnlyFans get expelled from Congress. Oh. I thought you were allowed to spend campaign funds on whatever you want. You are in Canada. That's like totally legal. Fuck. It's a political expense. because your well-being, you know, is the whole fucking thing. And so that's a no-brainer political expense, right? At least here in Canada it would be. I don't know why they can't spend their money on whatever the fuck they want.
I have
That's
not
weird.
taken a penny from any foreign source ever in my life. My son has not made money in terms of this thing about, what are you talking about, China.
He says he's not making any money.
Tell me how you would feel opening this on Christmas.
I pray with all my heart.
It's the king.
COP28 will be another critical turning point towards genuine transformational action at a time
Nice
when
suit.
already, as scientists have been warning for so long, we are seeing alarming tipping points being reached. Change will come by working together and making it easier to embrace decisions that will sustain our world, rather than carry on as though there are no limits, or as though our actions have no consequences. After all, ladies and gentlemen, in 2050, our grandchildren won't be asking what we said. They will be living with the consequences of what we did or didn't do. So if we act together to safeguard our precious planet, the welfare of all our people,
I think it's a little late now. But anyways,
and we need to remember too that the indigenous worldview teaches us that we are all connected.
I like
Not
his
only as
tie.
human beings, but with all living things and all that sustains life. As part of this grand and sacred system, harmony with nature must be maintained. The earth does not belong to us. We belong to the earth.
All right, there you go. He has a very nice tie and suit matches his hair.
It's amazing.
Oh, you want the mini-me pillow. It's an ad, but it's hilarious.
Trailer for sale.
No. George Santos has been expelled. Oh.
Who are you? My name is Timothy. I run the Ferris wheel over on Santa Monica Pier. What does that have to do with me? I have something to tell you, Stuart. Can we sit? Yeah, let's sit in these California oak chairs.
This is the Rolling Stones zone.
Stuart, I'm your dad. What?
Stuart, you never told me you had a job.
Dad, how'd you find me? For years, I was a lost soul. Then one day, I decided to take a right on Hillhurst. Then a left onto Griffith Park Boulevard, which put me right on the 5. Forever. Who are you?
There you go.
Would you believe me if I told you that with certain weather conditions, molten glass can rain down from the sky? Or that the U.S. Navy spent millions developing a ray gun that makes people puke? Or that soldiers trained a bear to carry munitions on the front lines? Well, believe it, because these stories are 100% true. Even the bear one. Mind-blowing stuff.
Unbelievable with Dan Aykroyd. New series premieres Friday, December 1st at 10.
Yeah, there you go.
By the way, do you see that risk, Governor Newsom?
Hold on,
Governor,
I mean,
do you see the risk?
Joe Biden put out not only a comprehensive plan, he consistently puts up plans.
I
Hold on,
understand.
but Sean,
Is there a risk?
I'm
The
going
American
to
people-
answer your question. I support border security. I think the asylum system is broken. I believe that we need.
I understand that.
I'm the only guy here that's a border state governor. You're trolling folks and trying to find migrants to play political games, to try to get some news and attention so you can out-Trump Trump. And by the way, how's that going for you, Ron? You're down 41 points in your own home state. On the issue of immigration, Joe Biden put...
By the way, do you see that risk, Governor Newsom?
I hope.
I was 8 or 9 years old, and my mother had a heart attack, and she came home, the doctor said, don't ever get into an argument with your mother because you might kill her.
Just a little
And
pressure.
the second thing he said was, try to make her laugh. I had never consciously tried to make anyone laugh in my life. But I did from then on, and I knew I was a success when she peed in her pants. But it's the truth. And my name was Jerry then, not Gene. And she said, Jerry, now look what you've made me do. Now, I know this is a roundabout way, but it was the beginning of creativity for me.
Yeah, there you go.
Here's something I love about this.
There's no stopping is your speed. You got me clocked?
I don't need to have a clock.
No, you gotta have
Sir,
clock.
do you have your driver's license?
No,
Proof
you
of
gotta have
insurance
the
on you.
clock.
You're not going to give me a driver's license? Okay.
I'm not detained?
Absolutely, you're detained. You are not free to go. Yes, sir.
I'm not free to go.
You are not.
I am free to go.
Yeah. You are now refusing to identify yourself.
Because I don't have to.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Okay. So I'm free to stay in the car.
No. Y'all are the dumbest cops that I've ever met in my life.
Oh, let me type it in my computer. He was going 40 miles an hour. Let me type it about the computer. You little dumbass bitch.
You have to calm down.
You are being stupid.
Oh, yeah, let me put this citation so he can go to court here in Ohio.
How much have you had to drink tonight, bud?
A lot.
We can tell. Are you interested in performing any field sobriety tests, anything like that?
I mean, if you want me to act stupid. Oh, any person up to go to jail. $200 more for me and me my quota. This and that. You need 6 months of training to be a freak. That's it. That's it.
So I was biking along when I noticed this little thing in the road right here. That is not a rock, nor is it a turd. This is actually a hatchling eastern mud turtle. The really cool thing about eastern mud turtle hatchlings is if you flip them over, which we're going to do very gently, they have an incredible colored belly. Look at that.
Turtles!
Ridiculous. Look at that little guy.
Rolling Stones coming to your town. Democrats say, remember Donald Trump called climate change a hoax.
La mejor mini lavadora portátil que he conseguido y a un super precio. Por solo $29.
This machine can create nearly the coldest conditions in the universe at about 460 degrees below zero. In that environment, a radically new kind of computer may change civilization as we know it.
We're looking at a race between China, between IBM, Google, Microsoft, Honeywell, because the nation or company that does this will rule the world economy.
stressed out about Biden running against Trump. Some of the fear going forward for Democrats is not so much that Democrats will jump ship and vote for Trump. It's that Democrats will be discouraged from voting at all. And if they're not excited about voting for Biden, Trump could get another term, even though he's facing 4 criminal indictments this year alone. That said, there is a potential for a candidate other than Trump to be the nominee in 2024. So we asked about Nikki Haley in this poll, the former South Carolina governor and UN ambassador. And what was interesting about the results, she wasn't beating Biden head-to-head, but both their numbers were much, much lower. Biden 39% to Haley 37%. And that's because there were a lot of people who were uncertain. So in that case, people already know what they think of Biden versus Trump. But if it were Biden versus Haley or someone else, that might change some minds, open some minds, get some people who would never vote for Trump to think about voting for a Republican candidate. It's going to be a really close election either way.
There's a snake on the golf course. Oh, fuck. It reset it.
It's been the most exciting experience of my life.
It has,
here
eh?
And working on Broadway.
Elizabeth
and I
Taylor.
want to thank everybody that made it possible. This isn't an
She's missing an arm. Baby kangaroos.
Hop, another bit of a stand. First time she's been out of the pouch. Now it's time for her to go back into her pillowcase pouch. Little somersault. And back to bed.
A soundbite. This is the 3rd time we're going through this. I don't care. I was sent here by the people of the 3rd District of New York. I represent them, the political class in Washington, D.C. They want to send me home. If they think this was a fair process, if they think this is how it should be done, and if they're confident that this is a constitutional way of doing it, God bless their hearts.
Yeah, he says God bless their hearts.
Stuffing our springform pan with some rigatoni pasta.
Okay.
And I'm just making sure that everything is fitting nice and snug in there. That's
They look
perfect.
pre-cooked.
Then I'm going to take some meat sauce, and we're going to start with a little bit, and I'm just going to spread that out. And we kind of want it to fall into those rigatoni pastas, as you can see. Then we're going to take some Alfredo sauce. I'm just using a jarred one, but if you want to make it from scratch, you go right ahead. And
Of course you do.
that out a little bit.
The jar stuff's not even remotely
Then I got some
edible.
freshly shredded mozzarella cheese.
Well, at least you shredded it yourself.
Top this off with that. So we're gonna cook it for about 20 minutes. Oh my goodness, that smells so good. Then I'm gonna take some freshly chopped basil. And let's get this off.
I'm not sure why you bothered.
Wow, look at that. Wow, look at that. No forks today. We're gonna do hand style. Wow, that's amazing.
Who is Henry Kissinger? The Holocaust survivor and former U.S. diplomat has died at the age of 100, leaving behind a complex and divisive legacy. His work in D.C. spanned 11 administrations, during which he served as Secretary of State and National Security Advisor for former presidents Richard Nixon and Gerald Ford. Kissinger was instrumental in opening up diplomatic relations with China and the Soviet Union, and eventually helped end the Vietnam War, which earned him a Nobel Peace Prize in 1973. To some, his work during the Cold War made him an influential figure in foreign policy, but to others, his role in the bombing and killing of millions of people in South Asia and his support of repressive dictatorships in Latin America overshadowed his legacy. Decades later, Kissinger was still working, running a consulting firm, while promoting his book on leadership at the age of 99. When asked if he'd change any decisions over his career, he told ABC his recommendations were, quote, the best of which I was then capable.
I don't fuck with self-checkout because I don't work there. You think I want to scan $283 worth of groceries? What's next? You want me to go grab carts from the cart corral? Eat a dick. Cheney.
Yeah. He don't do the self-checkout. He doesn't understand, I guess, the great discount you get there.
Jesus Christ.
What?
You're really going to town on that caviar.
That's the best caviar they could possibly get. It's unbelievable. What do you think I'm going to pass this up?
I think you're going over your allotment a little bit, no?
My allotment?
You know, we're each entitled to take a certain amount so everybody else can have a little bit too. Feels like you're going over. Just an observation, not a big deal.
Okay.
Something I'm observing.
Well, it's good that you're here to patrol the hors d'oeuvre area.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, we have unwritten laws in the society. If I'm talking to somebody and they said their friend has cancer, I go, oh. You know, even though I don't know the person, I go, oh. You know, it's an unwritten law. You see, you do something like that. It's a nice thing to do.
Okay.
What this advertising boycott is going to do, it's going to kill the company.
And you think that
And the whole world will know that those advertisers killed the company. If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go f*** yourself. Go f*** yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is.
Oh, it's clear.
Don't know what this is. It's a fan. Oh, somebody's farting in the fan. Henry Kissinger's dead. Talk like an angel, but I got one. Oh yeah, enough of that
Let's
guy.
fry some ice cream.
Do we
Vanilla
have
ice cream,
to?
I'm using a measuring cup because you will need a lot. You want a thick bowl because even if the outside cooks, the center will stay frozen. Cereal, I'm using Nestle Gold cornflakes for that extra crunch and nice color on our crust. Crush them manually or in a food processor. Drop this into your crushed cereal. Roll onto a ball. Beautiful. Roll this in some plastic wrap and freeze until rock solid. Eggs. Ice cream into the eggs and back into the cornflakes. Super hot oil, drop it in. After a few seconds, voila.
Oh my God!
Chocolate syrup, toasted nuts, whipped cream, cherry on top.
Yes. Girl.
Oh my God. It's hot and cold. It's smooth and crunchy.
It's so good.
Yummy, yummy.
I know we're all tired of this politically correct, oversensitive, woke-ass bullshit. Poor comedians can't even tell jokes anymore. Seinfeld, one of the funniest, cleanest comedians, can't even do college campuses anymore because these little fucking sensitive snowflakes. I can't believe you said that. That's offensive. Fuck off. Sick of it. So here's what we're gonna do. Now, I'm an artist. I'm an activist. I'm always angry, full of rage. But there is a very humorous side to Uncle Scotty. So what I'm going to do is I'm hosting a politically incorrect comedy show, along with a couple other funny politically incorrect fuckers, Joseph Anthony and Paul Bond. And of course, I'm going to do my set of politically incorrect fucking jokes that might offend somebody. Listen, if you're a sensitive snowflake, you should come to the show, because this is where you need to lighten up and realize that it's just jokes. You understand? And everybody else, call that number to reserve your seat or table. It's December 14th. There's the comedy show at 286 South Restaurant in their big ballroom. Make sure you call that number and reserve your seats, because, you know, I'm kind of a popular guy. Now, on another note, this Sunday, December 3rd, at Farrell High School, they're having their big Christmas fair, their annual big event. It's great. And I got a couple of tables there. I'm going to sell some of my awesome products, so you don't have to get them online. You can get them right in person. Something I've never done before, because everybody asks me, why don't you do this, and I never do it. But I did it this year. Hand-painted, signed with the date. Scott Lobato, Christmas ornaments, original. That is a collector's item. So, get there. Don't forget. All right? And don't forget the comedy show. Reserve your tickets right there. Because I'm a funny motherfucker. Knock, knock. Who's that? Your sister's aunt.
The most durable knife in the world.
Black Sabbath, we all ended up junkies and alcoholics and everything. Like the drummer ended up in a rehabilitation center. I did for a while, and in the end, disaster happens. It's inevitable to happen. Disaster, because it's like drugs. They were okay at the time, but we outgrew them. You know, we just, we took LSD, we took cocaine, we took vast amounts of marijuana. It was fun at the time, but then we all just sort of. So it's not a very good idea anymore.
So you have a more stable life now?
No. With Black Sabbath, we all ended up junkies and alcohol.
Peter's Hell on Wheels Traveling Chicken Truck is making people stop for just a moment to think about the suffering that nearly 10 billion chickens endure every single year before they wind up on restaurant menus and grocery store shelves. Nobody needs to eat meat, and we encourage everyone to visit PETA.org to learn more about the benefits of going vegan.
When it lights up, make it difficult for you to move your...
Well, that's that, folks. Was that exciting or what? The latest news of the day. Looks like some people are dead and another guy's got thrown out of the House of Representatives. Oh, a lot of excitement. Big Friday. Normally nothing happens at all. except a few nice Chihuahua pictures and some turtles and stuff like that. Yeah, Henry Kissinger's dead. I thought he already was dead, you know, folks, so. Gotten over it already. So anyways, yeah. Yeah, well, there were still some turtles. Supposedly there's a chicken outside my door that wants to come in. I'm not sure I believe. Hi, Henrietta. Oh yeah, there are chickens outside. They come to my door because I let them in and feed, and I raise some of them, right? In my house. And so they remember the good living in here. Hi, Henrietta. You're making a big mess. Hey, you're gonna eat all the cheese food? Okay, and you're making a mess. It's time to move on. You take that with you, okay? That chicken's pretty greedy, ain't she? It'll eat all your food. It don't mind. Big piglet chicken.